what is going on? Taking a break from hunting. Spent the last 2 days trying to harvest a deer, and it has been just dead in the woods. It is rifle season now, and I don't know what's going on, but they are not out there right now. But I have big updates on the old chicken coop. It is now officially gone. Right here, this is where the run was at. So we took all that fencing down. Then if you remember, I used to come inside the barn. There used to be a door right here. I'd swing it open, and it was a super dark, dungeony area. We had the nesting boxes down over here. We had the poop boards going along, all of that. It is all gone. And I just started digging out all the mulch and flakes and chicken poop, taking care of that. And I had an idea. I've always wanted to start some compost. You need poop, you need wood chips, you need grass, you need, carbons and nitrogen, all that stuff. And I have it all, I think, right here. And as I'm cleaning this out, making this giant pile here, there's so much more in there to help me get started. And then I was thinking, this run, that used to be right here, all caged in, this little 12 by 6 area for 6 years straight. The chickens have been in here. There has been wood chips, there's hay, all kinds of fruits and vegetable and food matter, poop, and they have been just stirring this thing up for 6 years straight. So I'm really curious to see, because when I walk in there, it is super, super soft. I have a feeling we have some black gold compost potentially sitting underneath all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and rake that back, and we're gonna see just what's underneath there, and then I can use that to maybe add to the current stuff I'm pulling out of the coop itself. Maybe give a little boost in starting, and maybe I can put a couple pallets together and we can start ourselves our first ever compost pile. All right, let's pull some of this back and see just what we got going on. I mean, don't even need this. It is, oh my gosh, this smells like just super clean dirt. Wow. And it just feels actually amazing too. And that is, we're looking at, about that, it's about that deep. So we get almost 3.5, 4 inches deep of, compost. This looks great. It's super dark, black. Oh, and it smells so good. So crumbly too. And I've got this whole thing covered. Like I said, 12 feet by 6 feet, 4 inches deep of just nothing but compost. I already got the hay mixed in here, so we can add this to our little compost lasagna or whatever we're gonna do. And hopefully it kind of gives it like a little kickstart, kind of like yeast in making some bread. Oh, so good. Well, that's exciting. But first things first, we got to, get this cleaned out the rest of the way. I think I'm gonna place this pretty much right here. It's kind of where I dump all my logs and brush over the side of the ravine anyway, but I got this nice little spot right here. I have access to it very easily with the tractor, so if I want to, I could turn it over with the tractor. I wanna make this 2 pallets wide. That way I can get that tractor bucket inside of here and scoop and flip and scoop and flip as I want it to. But yeah, I think it's gonna work pretty good here. Okay, let's see here. I think I'm back. Probably go about here. Drive a couple posts in. All right. Perfect. We're gonna drive a couple screws in here just to kind of help hold it together. To help fill these gaps up a little bit, I got all these 2x3 scraps that I've been building all these projects out of. Yep, it looks like they're gonna fit pretty well through there. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but at least it's gonna help hold back some of it for sure. Since these two openings were way off, I just split the board quick, and I'll put one over here and then one on its own on that side. It'll fill that gap pretty nice. Okay. And this one here, it's that slot's not quite wide enough, so I'm just gonna let it ride on the outside. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here actually. I might have a thinner board actually right there for that. Let's see if this works. Definitely better. Not perfect, but I think it's gonna work. Yeah, it'll work. All right, something like that. There we go. Should work. It's a fort for you guys. Just kidding. It's gonna be our little compost bin. It's where you stick all your chicken poop and wood and all that kind of stuff and grass clippings, and it turns it into dirt. It's really good for the garden.
What is this called?
A compost bin.
That's loud.
Yeah. All right. Goes over this. Just like that. All right, I went ahead and cut a bunch of these 2x3s down to kind of fit here. It's not gonna be perfect, but I think it'll work pretty slick. right. Last screw, our bin is complete. Let's go get some manure. All right, first layer. Figured it'd be a little bit easier with the tractor to get that load of compost, but man, this looks so good. I figured I'll do probably a couple scoops of this, and then some more of the dry stuff, and then some more of this. Kind of just stack it up in here, but yeah, it's looking so good. All right, second load. I might just dump the rest of this in here. I'm just gonna tilt it. honestly think we have probably 2 more loads after this, so there's actually quite a bit. I probably should have made this entire setup 2 pallets deep. This is gonna be a pretty big pile. All right, we had 1 load and a partial left over, but we filled that thing to the brim. So we're looking at, I mean, that's about 6 feet across, 4 feet deep. And yeah, that's a good 4 feet high too. So we got good pile of compost. Now, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm gonna add some water to this. And I know it's supposed to rain the next couple days too. And then it's just time to sit and heat. I'll turn it, keep adding some stuff to it. I actually brought over all the leaves from when I was wood chipping, all the trees that fell down from the storm. So all the leaves that were left over, dried up, that's all sitting there too. We got our watermelon plants. We got a lot of stuff sitting right here that I can add to it also. Plus we always have scraps from the house. So there you have it. We are starting a compost pile. Looks like I already need a second one or a bigger one or something, but we'll see how this turns out. Hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll see you all next time. Later.